activities. We have our learning walk today. The objective formula back forward. Christian, since your host.
And then also, when the students were starting to work, she reminded them about make sure you cite the evidence from the text.
To support academic communication among students using the course.
Or that the students, when they were talking with each other, they proved their answer by using evidence from the text.
I didn't see this, so I saw the two classrooms. I only saw, when we're looking at this first one, I only saw these examples in one classroom.
Okay.
We saw two classrooms. The first one was a 3rd grade, and then we saw a 4th grade classroom.
Using evidence and persuasive writing techniques. This isn't new to you. We've seen this objective on the board for 3 weeks, but we had to do a lot to get there. Last year when we worked on close reading very intensely, it's something I already did in my practice. I'm a language arts teacher, but I think it was nice for other teachers like social studies teachers, even math teachers, to get an idea of how they can support literacy through something as simple as close reading. Language arts curriculum for 2nd quarter was changed over to this really heavy piece of water conservation. So we did a science experiment last week in the classroom as well. So I really think that close reading, communication between students is something that it's cross-curricular and every teacher can do it. So I think that's how the cycles help out.
And I think with the cycles of professional learning, for me, they're giving us longer periods to engage in the work, and it's not something that's going to happen overnight, but over time.
I like the connection that we see with everything leading to the goal for 2020.
The academic discourse is probably, I think, the most sure component that we're getting out of the cycle at this point, making sure that the kids are able to talk about what they're learning. Now, teachers are starting to learn that the students being able to produce their own ideas and drift the conversation is okay. The staff is having light bulb moments. They're starting to understand more fully why we're moving in the direction that we're moving, why academic discourse is so important, why allowing the students to lead the conversation is so important.
First, I humbly like to say thank you all for coming to visit Glenmount. I think one of the best things that are happening with the school district that we recognize is bringing our ILT members or our leads to the district meetings and or to our CLN meetings. Many times as principals we get tied up and deal with a lot of managing inside the building. But in this case, the district this year afforded the opportunity for our literacy lead and our math lead to participate in the meetings. Therefore, they could come back directly and have an impact on the rest of the ILT team as well as our teachers in our classrooms. It's an awesome opportunity. Again, you sort of reap the benefits because you're able to showcase your work. You're able to let the district know. I know we have a pretty large school district, but it gives us a chance to really highlight our teacher practices, our student practices, and mostly it informs you as the school principal as to, okay, what are some of your pros, what are some of your cons, what are your pluses, what are some of your deltas. It gives you a chance to sit down with your ILT team and strategize, and not just with your ILT team, but with colleagues from various schools. And you get the dialogue on what's happening in their school and how it could benefit your school moving forward.